In this video, I go and have a look at a site that one of my subscribers was asking me about from their research. They're nowhere near here, and so they just asked me to go and check it out and have a look. So the film is a lot of the ground and the rocks and so on. It's not filmed to be entertaining. It's filmed to sort of show the ground. So if that interests you, keep watching. If it doesn't, well, I'll see you in the next video. And in the meantime, enjoy. Okay, just out doing a quick recce, and I've got Annalise with me. Annalise, are you awake? So yes, it's going to be a short recce. So this is a brand new creek, brand new area to me. There's masses of evidence of mining around here, both modern and times gone past. But the feature that one of my subscribers has asked me to go look at is over yonder. But this is a big alluvial field. You can see all the little holes that they've dug all over the shop. Well, here we are, and this area looks like it's been cleaned back to bedrock. This white soft stone is very similar, well, I think it's the same layer basically that we get underneath the whipstick. It's very soft, like it looks like dirt the way I can dig it up. But you can see these layers. It was sedimentary, but through the passage of time it's been tipped up 90 degrees so the layers are vertical instead of horizontal. And unfortunately I don't have a hammer with me, because the boys took it out of the car. Now I'm presuming that is a stack load of iron. So you got incredible banding. This is the white layer, yellowy browny layer. Almost like a layer of iron, stony type of stuff. That purple I think is hematite. Really, really white stuff. Yellow. And really, really white stuff. And it is so soft. Actually, that stuff's actually pretty hard, relatively. And then over yonder, back into the yellow. This looks like sedimentary, because if you look at it, it's got lots and lots of really fine grains of quartz. Crikey, is that gold? I don't think it is gold, because it's all shiny, and then when you get it in the shadow, it disappears, which makes me think it's pyrite or something, or mica or something else. That's interesting. A little grain of quartz running through there. Oh, is this a bigger line of quartz? Or is this just loose on top? Okay. So you got little side veins of quartz penetrated. So is this? I'm presuming this is all material that's been busted out of a vein. Gee, that's pretty heavy. Okay, so I think that's hematite, that dark sort of purple colour, or either magnetite. If it was magnetite, it would be magnetic. If it was hematite, it wouldn't be. But it feels quite weighty. Whereas that doesn't. That feels quite light. But that bigger piece feels lighter than that little piece. Okay, so worked it out. This is actually a vein of quartz. And here, it's still in situ, but it's really super fractured. Like you can see, this is all fitting together like a jigsaw puzzle. And there's all this sort of orangey, dirty material in the midst of it. Oh, is that a crystal? Yeah, a little one. Oh, this is where I'd want to pick. Ugh. Right, got it up. And it's not looking, like it looks very clean, but look at all this stuff that's cemented in here. Interesting. Interesting. So you got this seriously fractured quartz. There's some ironstone. Well, okay. I was recently told that you don't get iron and quartz associated in veins. Now, I think I told the guy at the time bollocks. Now, I'm not sure if this stuff is magnetic here, but I have like I found stuff associated with quartz veins that my magnet stuck to. But this is all really fractured up. And you got all this dirt in between it, which I presume is from the vein that's decomposed, not stuff that's come in from elsewhere, although, you know, it could have been. But that's still pretty tight. But I don't reckon it would take much to bust up. Whether it's worth it, though, is the question. So yeah, since finding that shaft, well, what I'm still assuming is a shaft in my backyard, or actually front yard, I've got a lot more interested in hard rock stuff. And so I'm just keeping a bit more of an eye out of what's around. Hence this scouting trip. But look at this ribbon here. Now I'm wondering if that's actually an ironstone that's been deposited when iron is precipitated out of whatever body of water that this stuff was on the bottom of. Now I don't know my geology, so I'm just kind of piecing together bits and pieces I've been told, but if anyone could tell me, I'd really appreciate it. So come on now, Lise, we're going to go for another walk. And since you don't have shoes, you're on my back. Come on. That lizard just scared the crap out of me. Where'd he go? It was about 3/4 foot long. Oh, ran up the tree somewhere. Alright. It was actually a lizard. Now we've just scared off a dragon, but I'll see if I can get him on film. He ran around the back of this stump. There's too many holes there, I reckon, at least. Could be anywhere.
I like holes.
Oh, no, there he goes. Damn. He was sitting up on that log. Well, I found the spot that my subscriber wanted me to check out, and the soil here is very orange. Here it looks like someone has raked the ground before detecting it. I don't see any holes in the rake surface. Well, maybe that's one there, but there's not a. Oh, and maybe that's. Oh yeah, there's a few actually. Yeah, so it looks like they've actually dug down after raking. But the soil here is incredibly orange. Yeah, and it looks like this area has really been raked over. Not all of it though. Now, I'm not sure of the significance of the rocks that I'm looking at, but apparently from the various information that my scribe has been looking at, this is a really good area. So what I would do though, because I'm more of an alluvial guy, is I would get down to the creek, which is just down there, and see what we find, and then maybe come back up here after that. But look, if any of you guys watching this see this, I'm not sure how good the footage is going to be, how well you can see. If you got some pointers on what I'm looking at, and I'm not necessarily whether it's gold bearing or not, but just what are the minerals here I'm seeing? What's causing the different colours? Well then, I'd really appreciate it.